Hey, it's Nick, and I'm here to present my use cases and class diagrams for the book order app that we're going to be creating for the program chair of Valencia College's computer programming department. Now, they use a system now where the instructors every semester turn in hard copies of a form to the program chair with all the information about the books that are needed for certain sections. And this has turned into a mountain of paperwork on the program chair's desk that's hard to sift through and organize and a pain to deal with. So they want an electronic system to be able to enter all this information about the book orders, and they want to be able to electronically submit it to the bookstore and the dean for approval. So we're going to build this app for them. They also want to be able to search the book orders. Now they want information like which book was used for which class at which time, and they want to be able to track the cost of books over time. So this is really important to them, and they can't do this with their current system, so we're going to implement that into this book order app for them. We have the use cases here. This here is just a high-level overview of what the app's going to do, what it might look like to the user when they open it. They'll have a create book order button, search book orders button, edit book orders button, submit book orders button, and that pretty much encapsulates all of the functionality of this app right there. They're going to click this button to create a book order, and they're going to have a form that pops up, and it'll have all these fields for them to put in information about the various sections book orders. And in that form, they'll have, by default, there'll be one row for entering a single book. Now, if they need more than one book for this order, they'll have a button there, an add button, which they'll click, and another row will appear in the form for them to click information for another book. They'll have a save book order button there so that when they're all finished, they can save it. They'll have a reset button in that form to clear the fields, and if they want to start again, it'll be all cleared for them, and the cancel button to just close the app and not save anything. And then our next button, we've got the search book order. So they'll click this button, and I only have the one use case here. We'll have more use cases after we talk to the client. We need to get more information from them about exactly how they want to get this information about book orders, how they want it to look, what they want to put in, that kind of stuff. So we need a lot more specifics for them about how this is going to work. We have a high-level look at what they want to do, a couple of cases of things that they want to be able to do. But we need to get it all from them and put it together. And when we're done, we'll have more use cases for the search functionality. And the next button is the edit book orders. So the user will click the edit book orders button. We don't have this in the spec yet, but we can imagine that the user is going to want to be able to edit things. There's a mistake or something. So again, no, just the one use case here. We'll have a lot more once we talk to the client and talk to them about how they want this to work exactly. And finally, we have the submit book orders button at the bottom there. The user will be all done putting in their orders, and they'll click this button, bring up another window for them where they'll be able to group together all of the orders and submit it to the bookstore and to the dean for approval. Now, we don't know exactly how that's going to happen. We need to again talk to the client and get some more information from them for exactly how we're going to implement that functionality. So let's have a look at the class diagrams. We have the central figure here is the section order class. This class we're going to use to store, we'll parse all the information from that create order form, and that's all going to be stored in the section order class. So that's basically our representation of the artifacts that we've seen, those forms that they're filling out by hand. It's going to contain all that kind of information. We need to talk to the client and make sure that we get all the fields that they need and that it looks good to them. They're happy with the form. And but we have a start here. We've got the department, the course. We know we want the program chair and then instructors' names. And we have a section number list here. It stores a list of strings. We've seen in the artifact that some of the section orders will have just one section, some have many. So we have this here to store. The user could put in however many sections are going to apply to this specific order. So then we have the book list, which is going to store 0 or many books. Some of the sections have no books, some have many. So store a list of the books that are associated with the section order. The book class here, we have an ISBN number, a use requirement, enum, is it required, optional, recommended. The student cost, the client has said that that's important. They want to be able to track that over time. Is the book resellable or not? That's also an important factor about the book that we know. We've got the author, the title, the publisher, and all of this information stored in the section order. We have the instructor and program chair, just inherit from in-person and employee. Some basic information we know we need their email and name information to be associated with this section order. So that's how we'll store that for now. We might have some more functionality later on, but our section order, when it's done and saved, it's going to be saved in the section order storage class. We are going to eventually have this, it's going to be stored in a database, and all of our functionality for working with that database is going to be in this class. And that's about it. Again, we've got the just a pretty high level overview from the client about what they want to do and what their needs are, and we've got all of that in here. You know, they just want to be able to create these book orders and easily submit them to the bookstore electronically, and they want to be able to search the book orders. So this is our start. Talk to you guys later. Bye.